There's this one idea that if you really let it sink in, can completely change how you see every single day. And it all boils down to this. Whatever you're doing right now, this very second, it's a completely unique event, a once in the history of the universe kind of thing.
No, really, think about that for a second. The way the light is hitting the wall, the specific thoughts you're having, the sounds in the background, this exact combination of everything, it will never, ever happen again. Not in a billion years. Once this moment passes, that's it. It's gone forever.
Okay, so if every single moment is that precious, that unrepeatable, how are we supposed to live? How do we actually honor that truth? Well, it turns out there's this beautiful Japanese concept that gives us a perfect roadmap. It's called Ichigo Ichie, and it translates roughly to one time, one meeting. The whole idea is simple, but wow, is it profound. It means that every encounter, every little experience is a one-of-a-kind treasure. It will never, ever happen again. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime deal. And get this isn't some new age idea. It's got really deep roots. It actually comes from the Japanese tea ceremony, a tradition that's been around for over 400 years. The tea masters understood something crucial. Even if you get the exact same people together in the exact same room, it's never the same meeting. The people are different, the season's different, even the tea itself is different. And because of that, every single movement, every gesture is done with total, complete attention. You take absolutely nothing for granted. So, when you start to embrace this philosophy, you realize pretty quickly that it's the total opposite of how most of us live our lives by default. It really shows you there are two completely different ways to go through life. I mean, let's be real. Most of us are kind of stuck in what you might call the default life, right? We're half listening to our friends, rushing through our lunch, staring at our phones while we're supposed to be with the people we love. We just kind of assume there's always going to be another chance, another next time. But the Ichigo Ichie life, that's the other path. It's about putting the phone down and giving your complete presence. It's about actually tasting your food. It's about treating every meeting like the unique, one-time-only event it is. And this is so, so important. Living on default mode, it's not free. It has a huge cost. The cost is, it's our actual lives. Every single moment that just slips by while we're distracted, that moment is gone. For good. It's never coming back. Okay, I know this might sound kind of heavy and philosophical, but the amazing thing about Ichigo Ichie is that it's not. It's actually a super practical, hands-on thing. In fact, it's something you can literally start doing the minute we're done here. So how do you do it? It's simple, really. Next time you're with a friend, just put your phone away. Give them 100% of your attention, like this is the only conversation you'll ever have. Or your next meal, don't just eat it, experience it. Taste everything like it's a once-in-a-lifetime dish. Even just walking around your neighborhood, try to see it with fresh eyes. Notice the little things, the light, the shadows, like you've never seen them before. And here's the really wild part. You'd think trying to be this present all the time would be exhausting, right? But it's actually the complete opposite. It's freeing. Because when you stop worrying about the past or feeling anxious about the future, you're just here. You're dealing with what's right in front of you. And there's an incredible sense of freedom in that.
But this idea, it goes even deeper than just being mindful for yourself. It actually changes the entire way you interact with other people, and it can protect you from one of the absolute worst human emotions, regret.
Think about it. When you really truly get that every single encounter is a one-off, you can't help but treat people differently. That quick chat with the cashier, that phone call with your mom, this exact version of it, it's happening once and only once. This whole mindset is like a shield against regret. It forces you to stop saving the nice things you want to say for some special occasion that might never happen. It makes you tell people you care about them right now. You stop thinking, oh, I'll make it right later, because this philosophy reminds you, this moment is the only one you've actually got. And if you want a really powerful example of this in action, just look at the samurai in feudal Japan. For them, this wasn't just some nice idea. Man, this was a hardcore way of life. See, the samurai lived every single day knowing it could be their last. I mean, they were acutely aware of it. And when you don't have the luxury of just assuming there's a tomorrow, this whole Ichigo Ichie thing becomes more than just a good idea. It becomes absolutely essential. But here's the thing you wouldn't expect. This constant awareness of death. It didn't make them sad or scared. It did the complete opposite. It made them more alive. It sharpened their senses, focused their minds, and made every single moment feel incredibly vivid. So, okay, what does all this, the wisdom of tea masters and samurai warriors, what does it mean for us right now in our crazy modern lives?
And really, this is the most important part. You don't need to be a tea master or samurai to practice this. Not at all. You just have to try and remember, as often as you can, that this moment right here, this is your one and only shot at this moment. Because when you start to really live like this, something amazing starts to happen. The totally ordinary stuff suddenly becomes extraordinary. That morning cup of coffee, a boring work meeting, even just walking to the mailbox, it all starts to feel precious because you see it for what it is, a fleeting, totally unrepeatable little miracle.
You know, your life isn't some big thing you're waiting for to happen down the line. Your life is what's happening right now. It's made up of all these tiny, unique moments. And every single one of them is a gift that, once it's gone, will never be offered to you in the exact same way again. So, I'll just leave you with this question to think about as you go about your day. This moment, the one that's happening right now, it's a gift. So how are you going to receive it?